Morning, Hippie Dave in the south. Been a while. Been busy with bees all summer. Other little crises arising. But anyhow, I was getting another time for an update on the YellowJacket. So, here we go. Yep, there it is. There's the paint scheme. YellowJacket paint scheme. Isn't done yet, and the machine isn't done yet. As I say, due to unforeseen circumstances. As they always seem to happen. I'll go ahead and lower the hood here. So you can get a shot of it there. Paint didn't exactly come out like I thought it would, but nonetheless, it's uniquely different. It's still not finished. But the paint pretty much is, except for the wheels, and that'll be a surprise. So you can see I hit the nose cap under there, which does nothing more than cover the stock exhaust. There's my front bumper. The winch is now permanently mounted. There's the LED headlights that I'll be mounting today. And they're probably going to go in this area here. I've got to make sure that they're low enough so that when the hood opens, it doesn't hit them. And they're rather going to be close together. If I go further out and, have bow-legged lights, not that it really matters. They have a wide-angle beam anyway. But the rims are still white. That's going to be changed. I have this panel off over here because I'm about to start running the wiring for the winch. Everything's all cleaned up. I repositioned the bearings on the steering on the top. So now it's fairly tight, as tight as it could be. You can see there's not a lot of play in the wheel. Them bearings end up cinching up that worm gear really nice. The frame has been completely painted. The pipe's back on. I tried to get some header paint, but they didn't have the color I wanted. And since it was in a larger city, they wanted a larger price. So I'm going to pay $12 for a can of header paint and use about a third of it. Now, I have one of 3 different options that I'm going to put on the back. I had showed some photos of this device over here, which is nothing but a cage out of an old cop car. Right there. I'm probably not going to use that. What I'm probably going to do, since the stuff is so easy to work with, and I just like the way it looks better, and I figure this way the back will match the front. But the square stock that I used on building the front bumper is also going to be used for a luggage rack on the back, and I probably won't get started on that till next week. It depends on what else comes up, but there it is. Hasn't much else changed. The only other modification I'll probably be doing is these panels. So I like the way they close the engine compartment up. So I have one or two choices. As you can tell with the clearance right there with the tire, when the front axle flexes, the knobs come up and catch this and literally tear it off. Okay, now I've got about 1 inch down there with the steering stop before it bottoms, and it will turn that far, yes. The only thing is when it does turn that far, you can see where it's at now. That tire there almost hits the front bumper framework there. So I am either going to make longer steering stops and sacrifice the turning radius, which I don't really need it that short, or what I may possibly do that I don't like to do is bevel cut this right here, cut it like this, and then follow this line and cut that piece completely off. Even though really the only danger point is right here where that notch is. Not sure exactly how I'll do it yet. Either that or get rid of the swiveling front axle and put spacers under there to make the axle straight. I haven't decided which way I'm going to go. That'll probably be the last thing that I do. But there it is, nearly finished. At least you get to see the color scheme. The YellowJacket. Hippie Dave in the South, out.